Welcome back, everyone. It's Brian Burke here from Thrive Now as we continue to move through the course on listening to thrive. Last time we spoke about having a healthy listening attitudes, and I focused on it and spoke about having an attitude of value that was fed by the idea of being respectful and humble in our listening. And today I want to raise the last lot of values I want to speak about, which is being gentle and warm. Having an attitude that's gentle and warm towards the one who's speaking to us, the people who are speaking to us. So a sense of warmth. That propose that as we listen, there's an opportunity to listen with a posture of warmth towards the one who's speaking to us. So with a posture of being gentle towards the one who's speaking to us. Because if we don't do that, our listening can sometimes just move into a state where it becomes more matter of fact, where it becomes more just task orientated of achieving an outcome instead of appreciating that we are with people and communicating that warmth to them. As we communicate warmth to people, there's an ability to express kindness. There's a sense of compassion that we are communicating that we care for where that person is at, the one who's talking to us. We intentionally trying to create an atmosphere, an environment that is pleasing, that is comfortable to the person that is speaking to us. Again, there's an openness and a warmth in our gestures now, words that we say, in the way that we hold our bodies. And there's a warmth in our engagement towards the people who are speaking to us. And that warmth includes being gentle, that we're careful, that we have an attitude that is careful not to slide into just being harder or colder or more just task orientated. That we certainly do tasks, but we do those tasks well with one another. We do those tasks that are helpful and holistic in a manner to the one who's speaking to us as well. So that's just a quick wrap up of some having a healthy listening attitudes. We said listening attitudes that values that's underpinned by being respectful and humble. There's also listening attitude that is warm and gentle to the one who's listening to us. But remember, I did say this is where the rubber hits the road. This is where there's actually parts of us that sometimes like going, no, I don't want to be warm and gentle to the one who's speaking to me. And I can say, look, I get that and I agree with that, but I'm also being honest. If we stay in those places of not expressing warmth and gentleness, then at some point it'll impact our ability to listen well. That will certainly impact the one who's speaking, but it will also impact you as the listener. See, as we listen with warmth and gentleness, we leverage wholeness. We leverage wellness and healing. We leverage a sense of generating being okay, of entering success and well-being. We have more outcomes. There's more productivity that can happen because we're just in a better place. And that's where sometimes our attitudes, we just can call out our attitudes. Sometimes our attitudes are actually stealing from us, withholding some of the benefit that we could access. And as listeners, I'm just being real, that when we learn to listen with greater warmth, with greater gentleness, it can actually help us out as well. It might seem contradictory, but if you take the time to listen with more warmth and more gentleness, chances are you'll have less issues that are happening in your conversations that you're listening to. chances are you'll be able to help generate more understanding, which means you'll get through more things because you're spending less time dealing with conflict. In fact, if you're a person that's like acknowledging, far out, I just seem to have a lot of conflict happening in my life right now, then I'm asking you, reflect a little bit, take a step back and consider, how's the attitude of warmth and gentleness going right now? Is it something, an area in your life that maybe you could see develop a little bit further as well? Thank you for taking the time to stay with me on this journey as we talk about attitudes and listening. I know that it is a little bit more in our face. I know it's a bit more vulnerable. I know it's a bit more personal, and I get fully. It's an area too where we can feel a little bit of going, no, I'm not going there. But if we're real, if we want to be authentic, if we want to enter relationships and wholeness that knows a deeper connection, then yes, we do need to go on the journey of looking at attitudes and how they impact our listening. Thank you once again. So glad to be doing this course with you guys and knowing that it is helping us to thrive in our lives. Enjoy your day. Take care. Bye-bye.